All right, y'all. We got to get to your boy Lil Auntie Vert because this man has been on a run here lately, and this man has been doing some real diabolical stuff here, and he got to be stopped. Now, I'm not gonna go into detail about who Lil Uzi Vert is. We all know who Lil Uzi is. This man's been hot well over for about, I wouldn't say hot the whole time, but he's been in the game for about almost 11 years now. You know, he go way back to Generation Now with Don Cannon and DJ Drama, and when he was beefing with the whole label back then, because they wasn't letting him release and whatever else and da da da. But we got to get to this man's future diabolical activities because this man has been on a tier here lately of just straight diabolicalness. Now, we all know back then Lil Uzi was always doing some questionable stuff. You know, it started out with the colorful dreads. Then when he started getting around Thug, he started with the tight pants and the tight clothing. I know y'all all remember that iconic picture of when Uzi had, I believe he admitted it, that it was a little girl shirt or something like that. When he was rocking the clutching the purse like a grandma looking like an addict. Yeah, I'm sure y'all all know what I'm talking about. But here lately, this man has been just doing the most even more now because now he been into the emo scene a little bit more, if you want to call it that. He's been piercing every part of his body that he can. We don't know what part of this man's body he ain't tried to pierce, don't want to know, but we all know this man has been doing the most. This man out here looking like Hellraiser now. Then he got the Uchiha Sasuke cut, if that's what you want to call it. Like, I don't know what's been going on with this man ever since he's got with Mr. Jay-Z himself. Now this man is running around here going by pronouns. This man is going by an alias named Leslie. I don't understand what's going on with this man. But we got to get into the shenanigans, man, because now this man is out here with the Uchiha cut, rocking the white fingernails. I'm pretty sure Sasuke did not rock that in Naruto.
And if I really looked you up about you really like he tripped the fuck out. They should know did all that shit. They gave people more than fuck. They did. But I feel like walking on earth. And I feel like walking on earth. In these bodies, I'm walking in dirt. Walking in dirt. Nigga, I'm the young hill rate. Look at my face, it looks like nails in the tape. Nigga, I'm a good young demon. So much so 3 times raining and see what I'm seeing. Nigga, I swear I'm a demon. God was killing me. Freaking, I'm supposed to be great. Nigga, I'm fighting my demons.
Lil Uzi is concerning his fans and potentially even ruining his life. Okay, so following the recent Kanye West nitrous controversy, a fan took to Twitter saying this: Lil Uzi is on nitrous too, and he's currently making the worst music of his career, so I believe it. He then said this: Lil 88 got him and all his boys on the stuff. So Lil 88 is a producer and nephew of TM88. He's also a close collaborator of Destroy Lonely, Ken Carson, and apparently Lil Uzi as well. Allegedly, he introduced Lil Uzi to nitrous, and he ended up getting pretty hooked on it.
Pull up, Bert, pull up here, man. You know that. Yes, sir. Hot, yeah.
So as we can all see, this man then clearly lost his mind. He's still off of that nitrous oxide, or something is going on, because we all know how these record industries get down, right? We know Jay-Z sold out a long time ago. Jay-Z is a follower of Aleister Crowley, Mr. Do Without Wilt. There is no way that this man Uzi is getting under this umbrella with Jay-Z and he ain't making him go through some doors, because we all know the power that Jay-Z has. We all know the things that Jay-Z's been involved with Foxy Brown, and the whole thing he had going on with Rihanna when Rihanna had actually said that she'd either have to sign the deal or jump out of the window.
The diva Rihanna. She's from Barbados.
Yeah.
Okay.
She's
Okay, she's Bayesian. How did you come in contact with her? I mean, did you fly over there?
No, Jay Brown had actually bought me the song. She had a song right now, and it's I wouldn't say massive because of her rules. When I first heard the song, and then, you know, he kept going, Jay Brown, he kept being persistent. I was like, you know what, bring her by. And when she walked into our office, I was like, you know, she just had, it was just something about her. It was just, she had this, you know, it was just something about it. And then she performed the song, and I was like, okay. Then, you know, we sat down and we talked, and they were talking about how she would stay in the studio and try to get the verse over, and then come back the next day. I was like, oh, work ethic, everything is there. So we signed it that night. We didn't let her leave the office.
Really?
The 3 in the morning was when that contract got signed. So from the meeting around 3, 4 in the afternoon, we signed it by 3 in the morning.
Wow.
That day I was absolutely certain.
To you. Oh yes, he said, we don't sing songs here, we sing artists. And there was this little pause, and I was nervous. But then he said, and we're interested. And there was this sudden feel of relief.
But then he said something about a window and a door or something.
Oh, then he said, you did it homework.
I did a lot of homework on you, Miss Lady.
He said, there are 2 ways to leave here, either through the door with the deal signed or through this window.
Now, that may sound cliche or like a joke, but I don't think that he was really joking, because as we can see, she signed the deal. So it makes sense that Mr. Uzi or Auntie Uzi will have to go through this exact same thing. But we know what type of timing this man has been on. Need I remind you, this is Mr. Rapture at the show and fooling people into listening to his music.
Hold on, let me explain something to them real quick. Before everybody starts screaming and saying, oh, like I told y'all earlier, you motherfuckers have entered the rapture. And if ain't nobody flying up to heaven right now, obviously all y'all motherfuckers going to hell. Right with me. So, let's get it. Oh, you already here. I'm so sorry. You can't get out. You're stuck. It's over. You heard the song 1,000,000 times and you didn't even know. That's fucked up. But I still love you anyway, though. It's okay. It's whatever. You still love me? You do? That's why I love you, because you don't judge me.
We all know Mr. Uzi or Auntie Vert still worships the devil. I mean, come on now. We all know this. So, let's not act like this is something brand new. We all know the deal. Now, we all know that Uzi had an artist by the name of Desto, which y'all know, everybody knows by now, she passed away like 2 years ago, back in September. Now, we all know deaths happen, but it's kind of strange that she was the only artist, as far as I know, that Uzi ever dealt with. And then we all know Uzi's been doing the flamboyant thing, so he's never really had anyone, as far as I know, around him pass away like most other artists have. So I believe that that was Uzi's first actual sacrifice for the industry. But then I think once he actually had her sacrificed, that it just didn't take him as far as he needed. And that's why I believe that Uzi is still doing the gay shenanigans, if we want to call it that, the rainbow shenanigans with Auntie Uzi. But that's just some things that I was peeping out, y'all. And I know there's a lot of people whose kids listen to this man. There's a bunch of adults still that listen to this man. And I even did at one point. I don't really listen to this man now, but a lot of the music that I do listen to, I try not to let it dictate the actions that I do, because that's what the problem is nowadays, is people will get so succumbed by these artists and they don't even pay attention to what they're saying. They just so intrigued with, I guess, the beat, that they're really not paying attention to what the artist is saying or what's going on around the artist. So when people point out these type of things about someone that they idolize, they just instantly are quick to attack. So this is just a couple of things that I noticed, and I just wanted to bring this to y'all attention, because I know a lot of y'all love this man and he can't do no wrong, but I just had to let y'all know. But there's a final video that I'm gonna leave y'all on. I don't want to hold y'all too long. It's gonna already be quite a lengthy video, and I appreciate whoever watches this. I appreciate it. Tune in for more, or Just comment down who y'all think I should do a segment on next. But this was just sitting on me and I had to get this off. But I'm going to leave y'all with this final clip of something that I picked up in an interview with Uzi, because it was one of his most recent ones, I know, if I believe. And the things he was saying just kind of, I was paying attention to what he was saying, and it was just kind of awkward. If you look at his gestures and his hand movements, he seemed nervous. Something was a little off. But I'm going to leave y'all with this clip. Appreciate y'all for rocking with your boy, Gown.
Now me and him was like trying on clothes and stuff and all that. I'm like, damn, like
It's crazy.
yeah,
Full circle.
yeah. I be thinking about stuff like that.
Yeah, life is like really interesting that way.
Just like the songs and the artistry I was trying to like be on. I'm like, oh, I don't give a like trying to push out a narrative that I really didn't care, and that wasn't the case. I'll wear an outfit for a different reason than what like your eyes really like to see the outfit.
Yeah.
Like I got a whole different vision in my head. Like
Right.
like me, I'm like, yo, like we been. I'm like really into movies and stuff, and I'm like, yo, I gotta be on my Prince or my Fifth Element type stuff.
Okay.
And it might throw you off because
Right.
like this is like what I'm on. You feel what I'm saying? Like
Right.
I feel like I want to be Ruby Rose, like you know what I'm saying, on Fifth Elements, like
Type.
and you know, if you knew that, see, if I would have came outside and was like, I'm Chris Tucker off Fifth Element. That's what I'm doing for Coachella.
Yeah, I was literally about to.
If you knew that, then you'll be like, oh,
I see the.
That's why he had the mic on his mouth like that.
Yeah.
That's why he jumped off stage and did the splits. That's why the girls was up there dancing like that.
Yeah.
That's why he had on a futuristic Rick Owens half vest with the shoulder pads.
Yeah. It would make more sense.
Now it makes sense. Right now it's like, oh, okay.
Like now we gonna look at that and look at
Right. So like it's like it never made sense. Like that's an outfit that like would probably be one of Uzi's worst outfits to a lot of people. But I guarantee that outfit is on hundreds of mood boards.
for sure.
I just be doing anything. And sometimes it works, sometimes it don't.
Right. What do you think is the biggest difference between the Lil Uzi Vert of today and the C-Lab Vertical that started out?
Oh man. Lil Uzi Vert today definitely wouldn't have believed C-Lab Vertical would have turned into this. But C-Lab Vertical would have definitely believed that he would have turned into Lil Uzi Vert.
Really?
Yeah. Cause I know this is my life. I'm way more nervous than what I used to be.
Because you didn't have all those.
I ain't never do it like this. I could just drop music and then just leave.
Right.
You know what I mean?
So it's like an added pressure that you're conscious of.
It's different now.
Right.
Yeah, I like it though.
I was about to say, I feel like you've gotten accustomed to it.
I like it.